Hello and welcome to another edition of Sik'ar Reviews. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Ringo from Felix Assouline Cigars. Now I really like the band on this. You got two cow skulls around the side of a sheriff's badge with playing cards in front. And it's 4 aces, so pretty good hand. It's also got 2 guns. Should be lead ball. I don't know. I don't know much about those things. Anyways, very nice looking band. On the back, it's kind of got a natural wood grainish look to the band. Very impressive. I'm also extremely impressed by the boxes that these come in. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's got that old western rustic feel to it. It's natural wood box. Very nice looking box. They come in boxes of 30. I might even have to get one of those someday. Someday I might. This is the Ranger, which is a 54 by 6. There are other sizes too: the Colt, the Bullet, the Outlaw, and the Lawman. And like the limited reserve something special, the Ringo is also a Habano Criollo 98 wrapper, Indonesian binder, and Nicaraguan and Honduran long filler. As of the time of this video, these are coming in between $6 for the smaller Vitola and $8 for the largest sizes. So this one I believe is about $7. So kind of a light salty smell, maybe some hay, but it's a fairly faint smell. It's a little hard to detect, at least for me right now. And kind of a coffee-esque scent off the foot. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this up. Listening to it, it kind of had a sound that I've not heard before. It sounds dry near the outer wrapper, and usually I look for the dryness to be kind of coming from the center of the cigar. I don't know if that means anything though. I'm still learning quite a bit. One thing that's nice about cigars is it's a constant learning process in some ways. I mean, yeah, you could just pick one up and smoke it and, but there are some people out there who want to know everything about it. Why does it do this? Why does it do that? I'm one of those who wants to know why it runs this side, why it runs that side, why this part's slow to burn, that part's fast to burn, why this one tunnels and that one doesn't tunnel. Very nice ease of draw. Out of the 3 Assoulines so far that I've tried, this has the best draw yet. Flavor is kind of a, I don't know how to, kind of like a roasted chestnut in a way. I remember as a kid walking through New York with my dad. I was probably like 13. Anyways, they had roasted chestnuts, and the taste of this kind of reminds me of the smell of those. I never got to try them, so I don't know the flavors. I know the smell, and so often smell reflects on flavors, so I should make that clear in case somebody has eaten roasted chestnuts and been like, this is such a weird flavor. It does not compute. To me, it has the flavor of the smell. So I was curious to see how close this was to the something special in flavors. And that will be curious because it's got the same markings. Now, I know there's different types of tobaccos, and you could use different amounts of Viso and Seco and all this stuff to balance out, and oftentimes all you get is a cigar that says Nicaraguan, 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 or Maduro Habano, you know, with Nicaraguan and Honduran. So really, just because it's the same tobacco listing as another cigar doesn't mean it's anything close. So it just seems that way. Kind of even a plumish flavor that comes off on the finish. Again, this is box pressed. As I stated in another video, Felix Assouline, about 99% of their cigars, according to them, is box pressed. Beautiful quantity of smoke. Kind of got a bit of chocolate right on the tip of my tongue. This cigar is kind of, again, changing almost puff to puff. I could probably review this entire thing from beginning to finish and have different flavors. So something special was almost that way. Anyways, oh, and I'm getting some pepper in the back of the throat. Anyways, I'm going to get to the halfway point of this, let you know how this is progressing, and so I'll see you soon. Hello, and welcome back to the halfway point of this Ringo. Actually, I'm a little beyond halfway. I've really been enjoying this. Maybe a little too much. The flavors, if you really focus on them, they constantly change, it seems. Little of this, little of that, this and that. If you kind of sit and just relax with it, you get a light pepper and some nutmeg, a little cedar, a few other woodsy notes. It's got real nice flavors to it, and so far I'm really enjoying this. There's been absolutely no problem with this cigar. Zero, zilch. It is kind of a medium to fuller cigar, but the flavors are phenomenal so far. So anyways, I'll get back to you in the final third of this and let you know how this is continuing. Hello, and welcome back to the final third of this Ringo from Felix Assouline. Wonderful cigar. I've enjoyed every single second of this. It doesn't hold an ash very well. That's the longest ash I had. It's kind of flaky. But some people are really concerned about the length of their ash. Me, I'm not. I don't really care. What does matter to me is flavor. So, speaking of the flavor in this, there's some pepper notes in the final third here, alongside a really nice kind of almost rich leather. And there's also some cedar and woodsy notes as well. Even kind of some of that chestnut flavor I mentioned at the beginning. Interesting thing is I'll be moving to a street called Chestnut Grove. Or Chestnut Road. Grove. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, for those who don't know, it does look like I'll be moving in the next 2 months. Yay. I've kind of disliked it here in Quincy. It's a small community. And there's just really nothing to do. There's nothing nearby. I sit in my apartment all day because there's nothing to do. Luckily, where I'm looking at moving, which is a little town a little bit away, is called Moses Lake. There's year-round fishing at the lake there, and everything is in walking distance. So I'm going to probably be quite busy. Now, I want to say with the Ringos, I would love to be able to purchase a box of these. The box from the pictures looks fantastic. The cigars are fantastic. I'm certain they're worth every dime because I've enjoyed it so thoroughly. Thing is, I don't know as I can afford a box. But in the future, hopefully, maybe I can. Again, with the move going on, I might try to see what I can do to have some extra income of some sort. Where I currently live, there's absolutely no way that I could find a job nearby with a service dog. It's mostly factories. The dog would get in the way, and that's the only way that a person with a service dog can't be hired, is if the dog would get in the way and impede the ability to do the job, which is like every job in this town. Luckily, Moses Lake, there's a lot more jobs, a lot more choices. It shouldn't be too hard. So, anyways, in the future, hopefully, love this cigar. Going to give this a huge recommendation. Heck, I think that based on the burn and the flavors, and, well, okay, the flavors were close to the Something Special. The Something Special was different. What I mean is, which was better in flavor. Both are very good in flavor. But out of the three that I've tried so far from Felix Assouline, this might be the best one of the three. The burn has been flawless. And the other two kind of had a little wonkiness to them. The Prototype and the Something Special. But this has been absolutely perfect, and I love that. So, anyways, definite recommendation. I'll leave a link to his website down below. This was the Ringo by Felix Assouline. Thumbs up. So, with that said, please add and subscribe. Leave questions, comments, feedback, suggestions. If you have smoked this and you agree or disagree with my review, go ahead and leave your opinions down in the comment section below. Just keep it nice is all I ask, and enjoy every puff.